So today, in this episode, we're going to be talking about the differences between buying a used car, a new car, and a leased car. Why should you listen to me? Because I'm 24 and debt-free. I'm an IT and financial consultant for major Fortune 500 companies. Keep watching and I'm going to show you a comprehensive analytical breakdown of the three options and what is best to increase your net worth. Welcome to Thick Wallet, the channel that teaches normal people how to be wealthy, happy, and secure. If you'd like to follow along, I'm going to put a link in the description below that you can follow to get to the Google spreadsheet in which I'm about to show you. Alright, so here we are. Now today we're going to be talking about the difference between a new car, a leased car, and a used car. The car in which we're going to be analyzing is the Toyota Camry. So the new car, you're paying about $360 a month with an interest rate of 6%. So with all these numbers, you can kind of see the value, how it changes, the expenses in which you're going to pay. But the most important part is here at the end. At the end of 5 years, for a new car, it has depreciated by 63%. So the ending value that you have for a new car is $8,535 after 5 years. The ending value you have with a leased car is nothing. You've rented it and you have to give it back. The ending value of a used car would probably be about $6,750. A car is what is called a necessary depreciating asset. So you have to have a car. It is going to decrease in value and you accept that cost because you need a car to take you from point A to point B. For a leased car, the change in your net worth is the amount in which you've paid over the time in which you had the car. So to have the car for about 5 years, you're going to pay about $12,000 for that. And that will decrease your net worth over that period of time by $12,000 because you don't get to keep the car. A lot of people have probably told you, buy used, but you didn't really see the numbers until now. Now you know that you are decreasing your net worth over 5 years by $6,000 more by buying a new car instead of a used car. And they're essentially the same car. One is 3 years old and one is new. The only difference is the title. It has nothing to do with the actual functionality of the car. The car, after 3 years, is going to work 100% fine. So over the period of 20 years, someone who buys only used cars will have $20,000 more in net worth than someone who buys only new cars. Now let's talk about leased cars, because it's kind of interesting. If you think about it, your monthly payment is considerably less than if you bought a used car or if you bought a new car. At $191 a month, that's how much it costs to lease a new Toyota Camry. It's an interesting option. The only issue, though, is that at the end, you don't have any ending value. You don't have an asset. You've not purchased an asset. And if you lost your job on this day, there'd be no way for you to get a car. If you had a used car, that asset doesn't go away. You keep that for the rest of your life. Alright, so now we're going to talk about the time value of money. The concept of the time value of money is very interesting. What it means is that money is worth more to you now than it is later, because when you have money now, you can invest it, and if you invest something, it grows, hopefully. So we're going to compare a used car versus a leased car. Now, a new car, we already know. A new car is a bad investment. So if you buy a used car instead of a new car and you invest the difference in which you would have spent on a new car, you will increase your net worth by $490. So here you can see that if you're comparing buying a used car to a new car, the change in your net worth would be an increase of $490 if you got a 10% increase on all of your investments over 5 years. Surprisingly, if you do the same but with a leased car, you're going to increase your net worth by $732. So what does this all mean? We've learned 3 main things today. The first is that don't buy a new car. It's just a horrible idea. Second, is that a used car is most likely your best bet. But number 3 is that if you lease a car and you invest the money in which you would have spent on a new car, you may increase your net worth by more than if you bought a used car. The thing I'd say though is that the likelihood that you're going to take all that money in which you would have spent on a new car and invest it in the stock market is probably pretty low. So I would say that for the overwhelming majority of people watching this video, it is definitely a smart idea to buy a used car that has 50,000 miles on it, that is 3 years old and has one owner with no previous accidents. That's what you want to look for. Thanks so much for watching this video. Hopefully you found it helpful. If you did, please give it a thumbs up. It really helps. Also, if you like this channel, maybe subscribe to it. It really helps my motivation to keep on making more and more videos like this one. Hopefully today we made your wallet a little bit thicker. Thanks so much for watching, and stay thrifty, my friends.